And we're back. Good to see you guys. Adam will be here momentarily. He just got lost on the way. But I'm sure we'll find him and he's here.
I had to like, it's a non-Newtonian fluid. I had to just let myself relax and swim out of the quicksand.
That makes sense. Like that, what is it? Devil Snare in Harry Potter?
Yeah.
You know?
It's quicksand, except you can fall through.
Could McGonagall be lazier?
Was that McGonagall or was that...
Oh, Sprout.
Sprout, yeah.
No, that's Sprout, right. It's just, yeah, if you do nothing, you just walk through. It's great. It's like a fucking Arachne combo.
Yeah.
No input. No input.
Absolutely. Yeah. So what deck should we play? What do we...
Yeah, I was just saying I'd like to play Prosper, obviously, all the fucking time, apparently. Prosper remains undefeated at my household. It
Nice.
took game 1 and 3 against Kinnan, which was kind of the big daddy in the house. Because he's freaking ridiculous. Non-land permanents you control, tap for an additional mana.
Cool.
And then you can pay 7 to look at the top 5 cards and put a non-human from among them onto the battlefield under your control.
Cool.
Yeah. It's strong.
They gotta do a set where, like, humans have a reason. Because, like, you got Yawgmoth protection from humans.
Mm-hmm.
You got all this stuff that's, like, non-human. I think in Ikoria they did a bit that was, like, if you control a human and a non-human, something.
Oh.
I don't know. You know who I didn't... You know who I think I didn't play last? Maybe. Anyways.
Noble Ra.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you did play Noble? Oh, yeah, you
Maybe
did play Noble Ra.
I don't know. But I've selected cuts, so I know some changes I want to make to them.
Interesting.
Which I haven't done yet, but...
I know I had a bad week last week. I lost a lot.
Is that right? No, I think you won that. I think the week before that went differently.
No, I think I only won, like... Because we played, what, 4 rounds? 5 rounds?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember. Anyways.
It's fine. Playing Prosper.
Okay.
It's right here.
Yeah. You were thinking, what deck should I play? And the first thing that sprang to mind, and sprang hard, was Prosper. So, I mean, that's the answer.
All the time.
Yeah.
I just want to play Prosper. I want to play Chatterfang. 8.5 Tails is so pissed at me.
All right.
It's like, what the fuck, man? I've been around forever. You never play me. It's like, yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens in a couple of months when new Kamigawa drops, and I get 7.5 and a third Tails. He just keeps...
And a half and a third.
Yeah, well, one tail is a half, another tail is a third. So he has 7 full tails. Then he has a half tail and a third tail.
Yeah, I'm gonna... You know who's gonna lose this game?
Ooze.
I gotta figure out... I don't know, man. He hasn't done the cool thing.
Are you ready?
I think just means he's not a good enough card. Or deck, but...
Which one, Vorl?
Yeah, Ooze.
Yeah,
He hasn't, like, doubled anything real good.
don't think that oozes are just like the strongest creature type out there. If we were to drop the ooze aesthetic, which is what I'm going to call it. You're welcome.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for that.
You know, we could run things like just like Vorinclex and, you know, good creatures that come in and just have.
It's true.
You know, it's not like, I mean, there are some ooze that are okay, but not all of them are like super great. Like there's that one that makes ooze and then they get 1 stronger every turn. Meh.
I think you're maybe. Yeah, I think we might be thinking of the same one. And the cool part of that is just that he can, without tapping, make another.
Yeah.
So,
and like
the fact that he can just make more ooze is good. But
for Marwyn, that sounds awesome when you're producing a fuck ton of mana.
yeah,
But like Vorl costs mana to activate.
a little bit. Yeah.
So like if you're dropping a creature with +1/+1 counters on it, you want it to cost 2 less because you want to also activate your Vorl.
Yeah. The thing is, like, I think I was looking at this, and a lot of, like, if you're involving green and you like counters, then what you really want is Hydra. There's one Hydra and, like, Hydra's Lifeblood, I think, as an enchantment that can't not be in this.
Yeah, and like there's things like hardened scales. So like
Oh, yeah, no.
or not hardened scales. There's a bounty of something. Or,
Branching
like,
evolution. No.
whenever a creature attacks enchanted player, it gets a +1/+1 counter.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's just ways to put counters on for free that Boral can then double.
All right.
Again, the coolest thing you get is the Jit, and then Planeswalkers. To just use liquid metal coating and make your Planeswalker an artifact so that Boral can put +1/+1 counters on it.
Okay.
Or put loyalty counters on it, and then your Planeswalkers just go off.
Same I go first. Different you go first.
You're trying to say I'm different?
I mean, you are a different person.
Fine with me.
We are
Yeah.
not clones.
That's true.
Yeah. Ready?
Sure.
Heads. I go first. All of my controlled random elements like me better, I guess. It's weird. Don't ask me how I rigged that, because I don't know.
Maybe you talk to your friend Jerry.
Does he make diamonds? Oh, that's Jared.
That's
Okay.
a Jerry rig reference.
Oh, okay.
I'll take the case.
What was that? Oh, I was on some Twitch stream and someone was like, "You're under arrest for being too pretty." And I said, "Being too pretty is a crime? I'll take the case. My client is clearly innocent." Speaking of
Sage
Vorinclex,
fire extinguisher. Thank you, comrade. Shut up! You're under arrest.
he is too expensive for an opening hand, but I might regret that. All right. Pitch of Vorinclex. Yeah, guys, Matrix. I want to do a segment on it. Yet another of my, you guys should use this technology segments. I have many ideas. A lot of it is, referencing the Matrix movie, just because I can. But yeah. Problem is, I don't want to be like, you know how email's great? Because people are going to be like, no. But,
Man, it would be so much fun to play a two-headed giant with Voral and Yawgmoth.
it's true.
Because I'll be like, I'm going to put a -1/-1 counter on that guy. And you're like, I'm going to double it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot in here about, proliferate. I feel like I should have pitched this, but not. I won this. I go first.
Yes, sir.
Play player one turn. Hell yeah. I want. Hang tight. Temple of Mystery. Enters tipped. I get to scry one. Stay right there. And say go.
Temple of Mystery. Myriad Landscape into play tipped. Go ahead.
Oh man, it's that card. Ooh. Thornwood Falls also enters tapped, but I get a life. Say go.
I've got a Bajuka Bog to save. Gear Graveyard. It's your turn. Get rid of it.
Exile all my land down under. Draw.
No, I come from a land down under. I don't draw, I just plunder.
Is land.
You better run.
Oh, so many choices.
You better
Okay, I want
take
to.
cover.
Not these two. I want this one and this one. Not that it matters. Was legit and say go.
Woof. Scoop. I'm kidding. A swamp to crack the landscape and go look through my deck for 2 mountains. Put them on the battlefield.
Tap second. Do you pay life or anything now? Okay.
No.
Oh, Myriad Landscape. Yep, gotcha. 2 of the same. Okay.
You better take cover. And it's your turn.
Draw. Ooh. I want to play that card instead. Forest and 3 to blue. Toothy. Imaginary friend.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
So many teeth.
Well, none yet. He's only 1/1. Whenever I draw a card, he gets a counter. When he leaves the battlefield, right? Draw a card for each counter. Play. Say go.
Oh, and he's an even mana cost.
That is a good point. That is an excellent point. I'm kind of... Oh, yeah. As of, Forgotten Realms, there's a whole illusion-based deck that apparently is great.
Temple of the False God.
Toothy's involved. Nice. And that's your 5th land. Nice.
1, 2, 3 for an unstable obelisk. Leaving me another 4 mana up for my Prosper.
Cool.
Move to my
Nice.
end step and exile this top card. It is an Inferno Titan. I
Strong.
hope
That's
not going to get in the way of anything you're trying to do. Go ahead.
Can't imagine why I would. Take my turn. I draw a card, which enables me to put a +1/+1 counter on Toothy.
And use the new things.
It's true. Check this, guys. We got these little... I said, hey, Dad, I want my weird knitting counters to face in a way that can be read. And he goes, cut a channel into some wood. And I said, that's a cool idea. And then he said, oh, wait, also I have some molding. Cut all the pieces you want. And I went over there, and he's like, here you go, 10. I said, awesome. Anyway, there's a counter
I
on
hope
my
you
Toothy.
sawed it off of the wall.
No, but he did take down a wall. So he was like, oh, you know what? In stock today at Dad's house, I have some molding left over. Deals combat damage? Alright, sold. I will pay 2, put this Jit on this Toothy, and swing.
I will block.
Alright. He's not first strike. Cool. I'm gonna put 2 charge counters on my Umazawa's Jit.
Sure.
Toothy's gonna die with a +1/+1 counter. I'm gonna draw a card. Mm-hmm. Yes. Play a land for the turn. What a worthwhile endeavor. I would also like to Evolution Sage. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control, proliferate.
Nice.
I don't just say on land for proliferate. Whatever. Anyway, go ahead.
Know. Maybe there's something different about it. Who knows? I'll play in Urborg. You can have some swamps if you don't have really the choice.
Sweet. Yeah, landfall is my
2,
own control, right?
3,
It's
4.
not. Yeah.
5, 6. Shocked. He played an Inferno Titan.
Is that enters or attacks?
Yep.
You want to blow this out?
2 to it, 1 to you.
Makes sense. I'll go down to 40.
And I'll swing for 1 with my Prosper. Eldritch Blast.
Take 1.
You know that's what he does.
It's
Because
commander
he's
damage.
a fucking warlock and they don't do anything else other than Eldritch Blast. If they're smart.
I don't know. He calls cards from out of the grave. He sounds way better.
And I exile this Chainer.
Sweet.
Your turn. Oh, right. I could use some dice. Dice. Oh, God. Woefully incomplete stream.
Now I activate the seal
Fair.
of the Cosmos.
Do I think I can live long enough to make this work? Maybe. All right. 2, 4 and a green. Doubling season. All right. And it's got 2 charge counters, so I can remove something -2/-2. Go ahead.
A Smoldering Marsh. One, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. Yeah, 4. Chainer. Nightmare Adept.
Cool.
He gets me a treasure. He is a 3/2. Say that out loud again. 3/2.
I hear you.
That I can discard a card and cast a creature spell from my graveyard this turn. Activate only once each turn. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, if you didn't cast it from your hand, it gains haste until your next turn.
Cool.
So I think what I'll do is discard this Doomed Necromancer
Yeah, all right, fine.
to be able to cast the Doomed Necromancer.
Oh, yeah, that happens regardless.
Yep. So Chainer dies.
Yeah, no, all right. Now we'll keep him around. It's
We'll
too
keep
late.
him around.
You
Okay,
can
fine.
cast him.
I will cast him
Yeah.
on a 2, a 3, a 3.
Yeah.
So now he's got haste, I was really counting on you blowing up the chainer because I could have just sacrificed him to get him.
I know, right? Yeah.
Right.
The fact that you get to cast him regardless, it's like, all right, well, too late. Damage is done.
I'll get Arachno Signet, and we'll move to combat. And swing at you for 2, 3, 9, plus another 3 is 12.
Excuse me. 12. And one of it is commander damage.
Yeah, really important.
Hey, man.
And it's
Jit, you want to move and defend? No. Bountiful Harvest? No. Okay.
I exile this Vandal Blast. It's wonderful.
Yeah. That's cool.
And it's
When
your turn.
do you get to that? A later turn?
Until the end of my next turn, I can cast that.
Okay. Then let's immediately blow out the Necromancer. So I can't imagine this Jit is going to stick around too long.
No, definitely not by my next
turn.
turn. That's for sure.
Oh, that sucks. All right, well, as long as I got a doubling season. Green and Juan. Let's say 2 for an Ochre Jelly. But thanks to doubling season, it's going to come in with 4 counters on it.
Ochre Jelly is hell.
Are you Jelly?
I'm jelly.
Well, then you should blow it up.
Yeah,
So
what's
we'll
it do
have
when
the-
it blows up? Oh, it divides in
If
half.
it had, yeah, exactly. It kind of like Mitotic Slime, but it has to wait till the end of turn. And you only get the 1. So when it dies, if it had 2 or more +1/+1 counters on it, create a token that's a copy of it at the beginning of the next end step. It enters with half that many +1/+1 counters on it. Round it down. Times 2. It's gonna be great. Can't wait.
Oh, awesome. So it just comes back as strong as it was?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep,
that's
yep.
really cool.
And actually, you know what? Can we just pretend that I tapped out for that?
Sure.
Cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4 times 2. Big jelly. Go ahead.
You better take cover.
There. Now we can theoretically survive one swing of an Inferno Titan.
Vandal Blast out the Jit.
Makes sense. You don't want to overload it. Oh, and also Memnarchify all of my lands. I guess. I
Yeah,
don't know.
right. Oh man, that would be cool.
Yeah, Memnarch Karn. Did we say that on stream or right before?
I think we said it before.
Memnarch, 5 mana. That is now an artifact, period. Karn, 1 mana. That artifact is now, non-creature artifact, is now a creature artifact. Convert with power toughness equal to its mana value. So, 6 mana blow out a land. Repeatably. Sounds cool. Sounds not bad. Kind of expensive, but
So 4 mana for a Solemn Simulacrum.
nice.
I'll go look through my deck for a basic land. Just grab a mountain because I have a thing in play already. And he comes back at the end of turn?
Beginning of the next end step.
Okay.
Create a token, that's a copy of it, with half that many counters on it.
Ah, cool.
It's going to be great. You see why I saw him and I was like, yo, I don't want to build a deck around him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I am going to have to unstable obelisk out your doubling season.
Seems like a good call.
Yeah, I mean, I love when 50-cent cards take out $40 cards.
It's true. I printed this myself. That is $40 worth of ink.
Yeah, do nothing this turn?
You don't want to attack? Well, okay.
No, I don't think I want to swing into an 8/8.
You gotta sell him. Nah, it's fine.
I can't attack one this turn.
That's right, it's new.
I reveal this Massacre Worm.
Cool. Set.
Yep.
Yeah, yep, that is you being set, yeah. I draw a card. Just regular ass draw. It is a forest.
Ooh.
Bro.
Ooh.
Bro, that is my 6th land. Oh, the choices. I think we start with Consecrated Sphinx. Flying whenever an opponent draws a card, I may draw 2. Already excited.
Yeah.
Do I just swing with Big Jelly? I mean,
Worst case scenario, you draw 2 cards.
yeah. I mean, worst case scenario, I draw 2 cards. Swing.
I block with a
All
song.
right, I'll draw 2 cards. And then say go. Did you draw for the beginning of your turn?
I'm going to.
I will
yeah.
draw 2 cards.
Yes, you will.
Hell yeah. You see, 6th mana? Hell yes.
Yep.
Can't wait.
I play a swamp.
I'm gonna play Rakdos just so I can make my Consecrated Sphinx cheaper.
6. I pay 6 mana
Okay.
for a Massacre Worm.
-2/-2 till end of turn.
Nice. And then a Bituminous Blast.
Makes sense.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So
4 -2, and I lose 2.
I get a treasure. Well, I have to thing first.
Okay. Then I'll give myself 2 back.
It's a Chandra. So now it resolves.
Okay.
That goes to the bottom. Chandra is the second thing I cast from exile this turn, so it gets me a treasure. And because I cast Massacre Worm from not my hand, it gains haste thanks to my chainer.
Ditto Chandra. Oh.
Yay, Chandra has haste. I guess I will put her up to 5 and exile the top card of my library. I can cast it until end of turn. It's a swamp, but I think I've already played a land this turn.
Fair.
So what's your life total?
25.
25.
It's kind of becoming an issue already. Kind of need Ochre Jelly to just block.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing for 6, 12, 15, 18.
Okay. Do you have another 3 damage up your sleeve? You could, but alright. 18.
Another 3 damage on my sleeve.
Yeah, because you Massacre Wormed, so he's at 6. You could 3, take him down to 3.
Oh no, I activated my Chandra already. Shucks.
Well, you got treasures. And you've got a Lightning Bolt. It's 1 red, right? Anyways.
Yeah, I don't run a Lightning Bolt in this deck, unfortunately. That's
Card sucks. Yeah,
only
not
in
kidding.
Krakashima.
Alright.
And then at the end of my turn, this goes into my graveyard. Or no, it's not at the end of my turn. It's just if I don't cast it,
It
you
stays.
take 2 damage.
Oh, you take 2?
Yeah. Exile a top card of your library. You may cast that card. If you don't, Chandra's Torch of Defiance deals 2 damage to each opponent.
Oh, each opponent.
Yep. And then awesome, exile a deflecting swap.
That's cool. That's cool. That's pretty cool.
Super sweet.
I just need some way to eat my own creature. I draw a card. Not bad, not bad. How about an island? Let's see.
I think Chandra's on the chopping block.
Is deflecting SWAT from you, or is it?
You may choose new targets for target spell or ability. And if I control my commander, I can pay nothing instead of its
Spell
casting
or
cost.
ability, including triggered.
Seems like it.
Cool. Cool. And that's exiled with Prosper.
Yep.
So
Until
if you don't
my
cast
next
it,
turn, I can cast it. And if I don't, it stays exiled.
all right. So I pretty much have to survive. Is kind of the issue.
Should be easy at 5 health.
I know. Yeah. All right. Well, 3, 5, 6. Slurk, all ingesting. Enters with 5 +1/+1 counters on it. Ooh. Whenever Slurk or another creature I control dies, which has +1/+1 counters on it, what is it? Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature I control that has a +1/+1 counter on it. Also, he's a partner if you're into that, but point that up there. 5.
I mean, I'm into the whole partner concept, but not that guy as one of them.
Yeah. Oh, but you want to do me a favor? Let me pretend that I did that slightly, somewhat smarter.
Sure.
Which is, instead of 3 forest, I 3/4 to Chromatic Lantern, and then it taps for 1. Scratch that. No, yeah, because I'm only 1 short. That'd be net -2. Yeah, never mind. That's as smart as it could be. Cool. And then 5 life, and 4 attackers, and 3 that can go right through. So as long as any remaining 2 damage.
Yeah, well, this will be 3 damage, and then I just won't cast the card I exile with Chandra.
That's fine. All right, cool. Go ahead. Take your win. Yeah, my point is you just swing with all 4 of them. I can block 2 of them.
Yeah. Play the mountain. Exile the top card of my library with Chandra. I just won't cast the Mind Stone. So take 2.
Okay.
And then I attack with an Inferno Titan for another 3.
Sweet.
Good game.
Not bad. As, you know, probably the best ooze game. Probably because I had land.
Yeah.
And I got, you know, my draw engines were going.
And I mean, second turn Jit is great.
Yeah.
Even
Plus-
though I happened to see the removal spell,
Yeah.
I had to waste the removal spell on a Jit because I couldn't let that thing get out of hand.
Oh, yeah. I
And,
mean,
you could have killed my Prosper that turn. You know, Toothy was a 2/2. So it would have hit my Prosper for 2. He would have gone down to 2 health, and then you could have removed the 2 counters to kill off the Prosper.
I would have had to equip it to him and attack, and you'd have to block.
I did block. That's how your Toothy died.
Yeah, did that happen? I forget.
Yeah, because Toothy was a 2/2 when you attacked, and then I blocked.
KO!
Yeah. And the Jit doesn't have to be equipped.